What? How do? कितने total marks कितने?
1 to 3 marks.
Is there negative marking?
No.
Awesome. Okay. How much for law?
110.
Okay. Then
24 GP and 10 computer and 10 English.
Now I understand what a teacher feels like. You can't understand anything that you're saying. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. You're right. You're right. So, what is the syllabus of NPCJ? Can we just have one by one? Just raise your hands and tell me. Just like there are 12 laws, na?
Constitution.
Okay. Now someone else. Constitution.
IBC.
Okay.
CPC.
Okay.
SI.
Okay.
Union Evidence.
Awesome.
Ambulant revenue.
Okay.
Accommodation.
Okay.
Limitation.
Okay.
Contract Act.
Okay. Awesome.
Negotiable.
Perfect.
NIE. CPC.
CPC someone else. CRPC. What is this? No. SRE also someone said. Okay, 2 more. Yeah, you said. Yeah, 2 more. Limitation. Very good. Very good. Okay. Chota but bada dhamaka. That is limitation. Okay. And last.
Transfer of property.
TPA भी बोल दिया सारे हो गए okay great so this is the syllabus for the prelims
It's going to change. Yeah.
this is not the syllabus this is the problem this is not the syllabus for the prelims syllabus for the prelims also has GK syllabus for prelims also has English syllabus also has that is also part of your syllabus only you have to study that right so why I was making this point is people focus too much on the law aspect of it, which is awesome. 110 marks, you need to focus on that. But almost everyone is getting 100 out of 110. Okay, the differentiating factor in the prelims becomes your GK, English and computers. So you have to focus a little bit on that also. Okay, weightage wise obviously it's less, but
It's important.
yeah, you cannot just I just didn't study English. I mean, we've been speaking it since class 1, so I will not practice any MCQs, no PYQs, nothing. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Okay, awesome. So we know what the pattern of the exam is. Okay, now let's look at some questions. You guys won't get scared?
Yeah.
Okay. Could you guys read? Can someone read question number 9?
Subject of preventive detention mentioned in the
In which list, right? Yeah. This is a wrong question, let's say, but okay. Yeah. So, did anybody know which list it's mentioned in? Union, concurrent, state, obviously not none of the above, but yeah. Logically, what would you think?
Concurrent.
You would think concurrent, logically, okay? What is the right answer? The question is wrong because preventive detention is actually mentioned twice. It's in the union list also and concurrent list also. Why I'm telling you this? I'm starting with this question because there will be questions in the prelims that you have not seen before, not thought of before. That is the whole point of a competitive exam. They will compel you to think at that time. When you are in the exam, you have to apply your mind and think a little bit. Okay? So it will not be some nice कि अच्छा मक्खन जैसे just tick पे tick होते जा रहा है, ऐसा नहीं होगा, right? There will be some, so there might be a question which you don't know, like I didn't know this question in the exam. Okay, now this is where when I say that you have to do like a mains prep also integrated with pre, this is where your case laws come in handy. I knew there is this very famous landmark case A.K. Gopalan. You guys know A.K. Gopalan, right? Dealt with preventive detention, right? There are other doctrines in the constitution also it talks about. A.K. Gopalan mein, the preventive detention law was a state law. It was of the Madras state. That much I knew, and that was in question. So I said, if it is a state law, then it definitely has to be concurrent list, no? Because it is a state-made law, and center will always have power to make laws with respect to preventive detention. So I came to this, and this was the right answer also. But anyway, this question was scrapped later on because there are 2 possible correct answers. But what I'm saying is there are questions which you don't know, which you can also tackle in the prelims by little logic. Okay? Okay, so what kind of questions do we have in the exam? There's one BERAC based, then
Case laws.
Okay, direct they can ask you a case law. Okay, then,
Conceptual from core subjects, majorly.
okay, conceptual questions. Amendment based, right? Amendment based questions. Okay, awesome.
Situational questions.
Right, and then there are the tricky questions. Okay, which will want which. So the Bare Act, the case law, the amendment, the illustration based, all that you can take care of. There are certain tricky questions. Now let's come to the. I think I might need some help. Yeah. Could you just come to question number 100 over here? Just like quick. This was my first prelims. It's very nostalgic.
2021.
Yeah. The exam is called 2019 phase 2,
Yeah.
but yeah, just 100. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now this question, it might be easy for some of you, it wasn't for me. What does this question say? A magistrate dismisses a complaint after an inquiry holding that the identity of the accused is not disclosed in the complaint. Okay? What is the order of the magistrate is correct or not? These are the, whether it is correct, and then there are two separate reasons for that. And then either it is incorrect and there are two separate reasons for that. Okay? So, this seems like, yeah, like it seems like, oh baba, what, matlab, how do you, yeah, like you have to think a little bit, right? Now what is the definition, where is the definition of complaint given?
2D.
2D, what does it say?
It says that any state, it's a statement who is making.
मैम माइक ले लीजिए.
It's a statement given by the person to the magistrate, requiring him to conduct such inquiry or to register his information so that he can have the recourse done to the
Okay.
in order to this.
Whether known and unknown.
Whether known or unknown, right? Right.
Yeah.
So the complaint is filed to a magistrate. Okay? Complaint is never done to a police officer. It's filed to a magistrate about some person who has committed an offence, and this particular person who has committed the offence is known or unknown. So 2D says the person can be known or unknown. So applying that logic, if the magistrate says identity is not disclosed,
Yes.
right? So this is, you'll have to think a little bit. Now let's come to my favorite question in this paper. Just a minute. Okay, question 18. Richa, sorry, I'll just try.
Yes.
Yeah. Just come to question 18.
18.
Yeah, 18. This is my favorite question in the paper. Okay, this is my favorite question because I also got it right after thinking. And okay, so what is the limitation to file an application under Order 9 Rule 7 of the CPC?
It's not mentioned in that particular rule.
Yeah, that's what
It's
it
not
is.
mentioned.
Yeah, so there is no limitation.
Yes, ma'am.
You would think, because in CPC everything is 30 days, so you would get confused over here and say, okay, I'll just mark 30 days in the paper and we're sorted. Okay, this is such an easy question. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because there are other limitation periods given in Order 9, right?
Yes.
But Rule 7 particularly does not have a limitation period. I think it's to do with defendant's appearance.
He can appear anytime.
Yeah. So that's why it doesn't have a limitation period. So none of these. So this is how they'll play some googly with you also. They'll trick you also. है ना कि limitation पूछा है, but actually उसमें है नहीं. Okay. So questions like that. Okay. Then there's one category of questions. देखने में tough, but है easy. And then there's another category. देखने में easy, but है tough. Okay. Okay. So which one do you want to do first? देखने में tough but है easy. Okay. Okay, can we just come to question 12? Yeah. Okay, everybody studied CPC over here? Have you guys studied CPC? More or less, section 11, res judicata, you know?
Yes.
Okay, could you solve this question? No, I think they already saw it, but okay. It's okay. what is the law? I think you guys know what the answer is also written over here, but what is the applicable, what are we applying? It's one, I think it's one. That the suit should be decided prior, whether or not it is instituted prior doesn't matter. That is the concept. That is written in your bare act, that is what you have to apply. Now, half the people will get scared of this firstly large chunk of a fact-based problem and say, my God, बहुत tough, पता नहीं कितना tough question पूछ लेते हैं. Okay? देखने में tough but है easy. Statement is false, right? Now, let's go to देखने में easy but actually है tough. Okay? Sorry, 1 second. Yeah. Okay. Question 2. And this one. The term justice in Article 38 is used to indicate. Yeah, the answer is here. The answer is here. Okay, but the problem is Article 38 is where in the Constitution? It's DPSPs, right? What are DPSPs? What do they deal with? Social and economic rights, right? Do we talk about political rights in the DPSPs? Where are political rights given? Fundamental rights, right? Fundamental rights are civil and political rights. So anybody can get confused if you have not read Article 38, which people miss out. Anybody can get confused over here and just say, okay, social and economic justice, because DPSPs were enacted with that purpose also. But actually, the term justice in Article 38 is social, economic, and political, right? So, okay, awesome. Let me see. Just a second. So do you want me to deal with some more questions, or do you guys get the gist of it for prelims? Is it fine? Or should I do one or two more?
Yes, you like
One or two more?
Yes.
One or two more, sir? What do you say?
I would say solve the entire paper.
Are please? कुछ भी.
You all should be excited about the fact कि अपन लोग अगर 150 सवाल लगा रहे हैं, 150 सवाल नहीं भी लगा रहे हैं, 10 सवाल भी लगा रहे हैं ना, be very focused about it.
Yeah.
Be very focused about it, क्योंकि अगर आपके सामने क्वेश्चन है तो वो आंसर करने के लिए ही पूछा गया है ना. We agree on that point कि अगर क्वेश्चन पूछा जा रहा है तो क्वेश्चन आंसर करने के लिए पूछा जा रहा है. अब वो चाहे डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन हो चाहे इजी क्वेश्चन हो. भाई की कहानी. So,
guys, आप लोगों को जो भी क्वेश्चन होंगे खड़े हो जाओ, ठीक है? क्योंकि विद्यार्थियों को पेज निकला है.
हाँ, ठीक है. So guys, जो भी आप लोग यहाँ पे अभी क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर रहे हो ना, सॉल्व इट थिंकिंग कि आपकी करेंट नॉलेज कितनी है. ऑप्शंस तो चलो आपको दिख रहे हैं, आंसर आपको यहाँ पे दिख रहा है, बट आई बिलीव अगर आप यहाँ पे ध्यान से देखो, सो ये एक क्वेश्चन है, जस्ट हैव अ लुक एट इट. आपका जो आंसर है, जनरली जो जुडिशरी एस्पिरेंट्स होते हैं ना, वो किसी भी और कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशन के स्टूडेंट की तरह ही ये बोलते हैं. अगर उनसे कोई ऐसा क्वेश्चन पूछा जाए विच इज़ डिफिकल्ट फॉर देम, या जिसको सॉल्व करने में उन्हें थोड़ी तकलीफ हो रही है कॉन्सेप्चुअली, तो हर बार एक जुडिशरी एस्पिरेंट यही पूछता है, जो कि हर कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशन का एस्पिरेंट पूछता है, कुछ ऑप्शंस दे दो, है ना. If I ask you a difficult question, you'll have a replicated question to it कि भैया कुछ ऑप्शन बता दो तो मैं उसमें से आंसर कर दूंगा. That is crap knowledge. वो आपके किसी काम का ज्ञान नहीं है. अगर आपको ऑप्शन देखना पड़ रहा है तो आप यहाँ पे आंसर कर चुके हो. योर आंसर इज डिसाइडेड ओवर हियर. जब वो डेज की बात आ रही है, जब वो स्पेसिफिक डेट पूछ रहा है, तब आपको चलो एक बार को दिक्कत हो सकती है, तब आपको ऑप्शंस देखने की जरूरत पड़ सकती है. अदरवाइज ऐसे जो क्वेश्चंस होते हैं या इस टाइप के जो क्वेश्चंस हो सकते हैं, सिविल प्रोसीजर कोड इन विच केस सुप्रीम कोर्ट हेल्ड दैट पोजीशन फॉलोज. अब यहाँ पे लिखा है नाज़िर मोहम्मद और वही आंसर है, बाकी 4 ऑप्शंस देखो. अब यहाँ पे तुम या तो सेकुलर होके आंसर कर लो, सबसे बड़ा ऑप्शन देख के आंसर कर लो. ये फैक्ट है, आई एम नॉट किडिंग दिस. ये स्टूडेंट्स की मेन प्रॉब्लम होती है. अगर यहाँ पे 4 ऑप्शन में होता सेक्शन 56, सेक्शन 57, सेक्शन 58, सेक्शन 58A, व्हाट वुड हैव यू चोजन? 58A. उससे एक पैसे का फर्क नहीं पड़ता कि क्वेश्चन क्या पूछ रहे हैं. Has this not happened already? तो कोई भी किताब उठा करके सॉल्व करो ना, सिंघल्स उठाओ, यूनिवर्सल उठाओ, कोई भी क्षेत्रपाल की बुक उठा लो, एमपी में तो खूब चलती है, उठा करके देखो, सॉल्व करके देखो. हमारी मेंटालिटी ये बनी हुई है कि ये है. अब इसके बाद पहले ऑप्शन भी देखते हैं, उस ऑप्शन में से कोई सुना हुआ अगर ऑप्शन होगा तो वो हम लगा देंगे. ये 90% ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स यही मिस्टेक करते हैं. सो यू हैव टू बी वेरी क्लियर इन योर हेड कि जब आप इस प्रकार के क्वेश्चंस करें ना, तो क्वेश्चंस तो मेरे हिसाब से मैम आप इनको ना हर टाइप का एक एक क्वेश्चन तो करवा दो, जिससे कि इनको ये आइडिया लग जाए कि आपको यहाँ के बाद यहाँ कब देखने की जरूरत है और कब देखने की जरूरत नहीं है. ठीक, प्लीज.
Okay. Okay. Let's do one or two more sort of little different kind of questions, because MP is known to be a state with which is focused on bare act, right? Everybody says very bare act heavy state. Okay. So let's do 24, I think. Yeah. Okay. So which of the following orders is not appealable? Okay. This is a straight from bare act question. For this, you do need to look at the options, because they're saying which of the following. So the answer is given, okay, under Rule 9 of Order 26. Right now, Order 26 is something we generally don't study. What is Order 26?
Commissions.
Commissions. Okay. Yeah. So other people can also answer. It's okay. Yeah. So, but where do you know all these three orders are appealable? Where is this given?
104, Section 104.
Right, so it is a pure bare act based provision. Section 104 says Order 35A, Section 95, 91, 92 में appealable orders हैं. Okay, this is clearly the order now. That's how you answer it, right? So you don't precisely, now what I'm saying is you don't precisely have to know whether an order under Rule 9 of Order 26 is appealable or not. You can just eliminate three options and come to the right answer. Right? A lot of times in prelims, especially because it's multiple choice, this is how you can solve questions without like intelligent guessing. That's what I mean. Okay? Okay. Question 16. Now we say MP is a very bare act heavy state, है ना? Please tell me, at least identify, answer and all I'm not asking, at least identify from where in the bare act are they asking this question? Each option. Okay, so the first is every suit by a minor is instituted in his name by person in such suit who's called next friend. Where is this?
Just a second.
Yeah.
Just a second. Let's have some fun now. Let's have some fun.
What?
मैं तो ज्ञान के मामले में बहुत
You're gonna ask me.
Unacademy. Let's crack it.